Today we return to the world of The Sims, Bustin Out, a game that was so edgy that it didn't even spell bustin' right. The last time we played this game, I created my upwardly mobile Sims alter ego, Percival Lafayette Beauregard, one of the fanciest people that you will ever meet. And we embarked on an unforgettable set of adventures, leaving our mom's house and exploring the game world to get a job, rent a house, and generally speaking, improve our otherwise bleak, penniless life situation. In this video, we creep up the upwardly mobile lifestyle of our protagonist, all the while helping all the Sims we meet along the way. From the mansion of Mortimer and Bella Goth, all the way to Club Rubb and beyond. Alright, we've just spawned in once again as Percival Beauregard, everyone's favorite Sims Bustin' Out protagonist. So far, I've moved out of my mom's house, become financially independent, and even got promoted in my career track from clown to stunt double. I improved my charisma from no self-esteem to a little bit of self-esteem. And now we are continuing our journey of upward mobility, all for the sake of the American dream. You may call it upward mobility or pulling oneself up by the bootstraps, but I call it ruthlessly earning money and hoarding possessions in pursuit of shallow, materialistic ends. That's what they call the American dream. Okay, so we've just moved into the Goth Manor for this time, and Malcolm Landgrab continues his reign of terror of just honestly stealing things from everyone. Oh no, he's taken a table and a sculpture. How dare he? Alright, well, honestly, let's just ignore that and continue our ruthless grind of upward mobility. I've got some goals today. We've got to get to the horror movie extra in the movie star career. We got to get another job promotion, make friends with Mortimer or Bella Goth, keeping up with the Joneses, buy $1,000 of improvements for the Goth, and even perform an exorcism on ghosts by holding a seance. Speaking my language here. Alright, a combination of upward mobility and just channeling supernatural beings. That's all fine and well for a day in The Sims. Let's get started right over here again. Alright, I guess the very first thing we could do, we do have a little bit of money and we need to improve our body skills. It sounds like somebody's practicing the organ. Oh my goodness, look, we can practice our creativity here. That's amazing. Alright, well that's very spooky and scary. Where to set up my weight bench? There's some sort of mad scientist lab outside. I guess we could set up like a weight rack next to that. Alright, the Exerto bench press exercise machine. Everyone's favorite budget bench press. Let's put that down right out here. I think I do kind of fit in here, though, with my tuxedo and fez. I finally look like I'm in the right locale. Just look at Percival's commitment to his role. Even working out, I still wear my safety goggles and my fez. God, this is the most bizarre place to work out. It's oddly motivating and yet at the same time extremely distracting if this man keeps playing Toccata and Fugue in D minor indoors. I mean, it is very moody, but at the same time, I'm trying to pump iron here. I don't think I'm feeling like the Phantom of the Opera. Alright, I've got a body skill point. Alright, that's about all that I need. I think let's get off this bench press and start to get ready for work. I need to make friends if I want to get promoted in my career. Let me start socializing right away. Alright, it's Bella Goth. Let's talk to her. Alright, we're getting in with Bella Goth. Despite my fainting of exhaustion, I've managed to make pretty good friends with Bella Goth. As you can tell by the smiling face of friendship, we are the best of buddies now. There we go. 1 out of 2 friends. Alright, just another day at work and 1 more friend and we'll be good to go. Alright, I made $200. It's time to improve the Goth Manor. We have no refrigerator. Let's get on that one right now. We do have the money. And perfect. The Lamarck refrigerator. Amazing. Just put it right there and good. We have completed a goal. Yes, we've upgraded the mansion and now we have a seance table. Naturally, who doesn't love a good seance every now and then? No one. A seance is enjoyed by all, of course. Okay, great. So that is looking pretty good right there. I think contacting of spirits is bound to get everybody in a good mood before you know it. All right, looking very supernatural already. Amazing. I've completed my very first exorcism. That's the spirit. You just exorcised a ghost. Now they can finally rest in peace. Okay, amazing. Well, it's good to know that she has been put to rest once and for all. All right, I have been desperately trying to make new friends. I'm about to be friends with Mortimer Goth. We are about to be at happy blue face. We just have to do a little bit more talking right here, and amazing, we've done it. Okay, 2 out of 2 friends. I'm eschewing to get promoted. All right, I think I'm in a good enough mood. I've met all of the other requirements. Come on, Percival, get in there with your 2 friends and get promoted, sir. All right, yes, good job, Percival. We've just done it. Congratulations, we've been promoted. Now to Horror Movie Extra. I never thought it would come this far. You looked so good, covered in blood after your last stunt accident, they decided to put you in horror movies. Get more creative, or your career level will be the only scary thing around here. Oh, that's very funny. Next, I'm going to become a soap opera star. A little bit of a pay raise, and amazing. Oh, cool, we unlocked the synthesizer. The synthesizer, honestly, doesn't look that good. It looks like it's going to need a replacement soon, but what do I know about synthesizers? It is nice to entertain them while raising their creativity at once. You love to see it. All right, next thing we have to do is, I guess, perform another exorcism. Exorcise the ghost by holding a seance. All right, let's get Mortimer Goth in there. Just go by that fake bookshelf into the seance room, and we will begin the exorcism. All right, it looks like we're beginning on a good note here. There's lots of swirling and supernatural mist. Oh, amazing, I can already hear the ghosts in the background. Well, there's nothing better than getting all those skeletons out of your closet, is there? Now we can rest you in peace. Yuck, yuck, yuck. Okay, amazing. Skeleton display. Well, I think we've just done it. I think we've just performed the exorcism. Let me just confirm, and yes, that was it. We've done it. All right, now we just have to get our career promotions, and then we're on to bigger and better things. I'm working out a lot because I am very weak. I am weak beyond measure. My body just keeps improving. My charisma has risen to 30%, and it continues to rise. Now all that remains is the making of one more friend, and since I have only 2 other people in this house, we have to call over Mimi to have friend-making sessions with me, because we stopped being friends for a little while because we grew apart. But it seems as though I have now reached level 3. I keep gaining and losing friends minute by minute. I have to go back and attend to Bella Goth. She doesn't like me anymore. Let me just take care of Mimi here for a moment. I can hardly even believe this. 2 Sims all ready to get promoted in their careers. This is honestly torture. It is very grindy, and it is exceedingly difficult to get 2 Sims promoted at once. I'm not arguing with it, I'm just grinding, bro. I grind every day, of course. All right, oh my goodness! We actually got 2 promotions. We got soap opera star. Finally, a real acting job. It's only TV, but you're being seen by millions. The hours are long and your fans are sad. And really boring. See if your friends can hook you up with something more hip before you burn out. All right, next I become a game show host. Oh no. It's like my career is going downhill. All right, we've got Club Rubb unlocked. I like the sound of that. All right, now we've got all of the main promotion. I can hardly even contain my excitement. We've completed all of the goals, and it's now time to move out. Goodbye, Goth Manor. Club Rubb, here I come. Presumably it was named because of the dancing and the rubbing of my body against those of the other patrons. Ooh, yeah. Amazing, after great anticipation, I have arrived to the seedy-looking entrance of Club Rubb with a pink neon flamingo on the front entrance. It looks like Malcolm Landgrab is not too happy about anything in here either. He seems to be confiscating just about everything. Alright, well, I mean, this is like par for the course. Oh no, it looks like Percival is going wild. Oh well, there he goes. Goodbye, Malcolm. Oh, we have a new friend, Mona. Yo, Percival in the house. God, you gotta love that early aughts dialogue. This game was made in great efforts to relate to the youth culture at the time. We've been looking for a business partner. Partner? Like y'all. What dialect is this even? Help us throw the ultimate dance party, yo. Then we can get that evil loco Malcolm off our back. All right, we've already unlocked a new location. I mean, there needs to be some reason to advance one free streak. We're just unlocking new locations left and right. All right, let's get inside of Club Rubb. And honestly, how will we even survive here? There is no bed. There is simply a dingy-looking recliner in a hobo shack back here. We could nap in this recliner, I suppose. All right, maybe we'll do that. I need to improve my charisma. Well, to be honest with you, there's just a lot of areas I'm lacking in. Let's get to work once again. I'm feeling terrible about myself already. Well, honestly, there's a lot of things that Club Rubb needs, but I would say primarily among them is an actual bed. There is no bed here. There's not even a room to put the bed into. I'm just going to put the bed in the middle of the yard, and then, and this may amaze you, but I am going to actually build like a sheetrock enclosure for the bed. Here we go. It really looks just completely awful, but I'm doing it anyway. There we go. Oh my god, it's incredibly beautiful. And for a doorway, we will just use a hollow door frame. It is the most affordable option in today's economy. I mean, look, the inner darkness invites an oasis of slumber within. All right, I've completed a goal. I can't imagine what goal it was. We have unlocked a dance floor. All right, well, Percival, you can get up off the floor and go into the void of darkness, because we have clearly improved Club Rubb already. Well, that's too expensive. We won't be getting that anytime soon. All right, good to see Percival entering the darkness. Go to bed now. Why, after all, pay for lighting when you don't need it when you're asleep? All right, I can't see anything. Let's get at least some floor lamp in there. Okay, now it looks like no longer a void of darkness, but maybe the lair of a villain. At least I can see the shower. Alright, much better. Alright, the time for self-improvement has returned once again. If I want to keep advancing in my life and career, I need to keep staring at myself in the mirror for a few more hours. That's the only way, after all, you get anything done in life. Let's see, my new goals at Club Rubb are get to 2 more career promotions to become a sitcom star, invite my lover over, and get married. Oh, and it's also our goal to do some partying, show off some Club Rubb moves at Studio 8, throw the ultimate DJ dance party. Okay, so get promoted, fall in love, and have a good time. Makes sense to me. All right, Percival, it looks like your charisma has risen high enough to get the promotion. Amazing. Now I just need to make one more friend. Who will it be? I'm calling my good old friend Woody. All right, let's go, new friend. All right, lots of talking and complimenting should get him all rizzed up and happy to see me. We've done it. We've made a new family friend out of Woody. All right, that gives us everything we need to get a promotion from soap opera star. All right, here he comes. Percival, another big day at work, and what's it gonna be? Oh my goodness. Congratulations, Percival. Congratulations. I have been promoted to game show host. I'm almost as famous as Steve Harvey now. Percival has been promoted. You hit the jackpot. Well, at least that's the hot game show you'll get to host. Flashy clothes, fancy cars, and expensive prizes. The contestants get it, and you don't. Channel that anger into creativity. One day, it will all be yours. All right, now begins the road to sitcom star. $500 and bonus of 1,000. Check. Goal completed. All right, it's going to require an insane amount of charisma, and I'm losing friends too. This is just one massive grind after another, bro. But okay, that's enough charisma. Okay, we've just about got it. Body and charisma. That's all we need. Level 3. And oh my gosh, this has been so excruciating. My journey up the ladder from game show host. I've made 6 friends, 6 whole friends, and improved my body and charisma to boot. Which begs the question, why am I still riding the bus if I'm a game show host? You'd think I'd roll in sweeter wheels than these. Oh my goodness, I've gotten yet one more promotion to sitcom star. Everyone's rooting for you, Percival. All those fake smiles and kisses finally paid off. You're so hot right now, studios are fighting for your contract. But don't slack off, everyone wants your job, and they can't wait to see you fail. Can you take the pressure? I made $650 with a $1,300 bonus, that's amazing. And I've unlocked the moonwalk, incredible. Oh, and Tinsel Bluffs, amazing. Okay, so we've got the next location, but well, there's still a lot left to do. But not before moonwalking, of course. That is so impressive, Percival. How is he staying in one place? Incredible, truly incredible. All right, I've had to invite over my lover. That was the next of my goals. I'm going, well, I don't have a lover, but Candy Candy will be my lover. Her name is Candy Fruity. No need to ring the doorbell, Candy Fruity. I will receive you at the threshold. All right, now commences the flirting. Well, not before we slide in with some regular talk. Percival, what a great opener. Talking about her favorite. She doesn't like food. Never mind. All right, let me just keep talking until I snaz my way into discussions of things hotter and spicier. All right, it should be a little while here. I've got to make friends with her from, well, we were just acquaintances before, so it'll take a minute. All right, I think I've done enough talking. I'm going to go in with flirting now. Let's see if she receives my flirts. Oh my goodness, this was actually pretty good. Good job, Percival. That was smooth, rizzing her up. Okay, yeah. I've unlocked a tub. Continue the rizzing. Snaz that rizz out of her. All right, I'm going in for the kiss. Oh no, Percival, it was too soon. We'll have to back off and try again later. All right, let's try that again. I can do better. There we go, regular hugging before the exchange of bodily fluids. All right, there we go, much more hugging. That's totally normal. Maybe one more. All right, now try it again. Oh no, she's hungry. She has to go home and get ready to be hugged again. All right, Candy, see you tomorrow. All right, I finally got her to level 99 love. And thank God for that. This is a pain in the butt. All right, invite your lover over. Check, she's my lover now. I got the tub. I think it's time to propose marriage now that she has kissed me. Certainly she'll say yes. All right, let's... Oh no, oh my goodness. Oh, that's terrible. I can never make a decision like that. But she's too hungry to get married. Oh, we'd better do this all over again. Or that really rubbed her the wrong way. Wait, I can make it better, Candy. All right, we have like a pretty dingy looking kitchen in the back. I'll have to prepare something else the next time. It looks like she's going home due to hunger. Farewell, Candy, my love. All right, I finally got her back up to 100 and in love. And now we've got some food ready. I had somebody else make the food, whatever your name is. All right, just get a plate and be happy. You want to hear a joke? Hey, Candy, if you're hungry, what would you eat? Yourself. Get it? Because your name is Candy? All right, let's see if that worked on her. We have eaten now together. We can propose marriage after I'm done eating. Oh my goodness, I'm in such a rush. Look at me go. All right, she's put her plate down on the floor too. Oh, Candy, eating chicken parmesan with you was so pleasurable. Oh, alas. Also, my second proposal at marriage has been refused. Never do anything. Oh, we have to go through the whole sequence of events together. I get it. All right, Candy, if you want to sit down while eating, I have this outdoor picnic table with a bunch of folding chairs at it, and maybe it will soothe you into accepting my marriage proposal. Let's go back. Now for the third time you've come here in 3 consecutive days. Let me try the other door. I had to add that one on because I kept getting stuck at the first door. All right, I am following her to the table. We are sitting across from each other in the coordinated folding metal chairs. This is going all according to plan. Oh no, she's sitting in my chair. That really ruined the mood. Here we go. Sitting across from each other. This is so confrontational. Why does it have to be like this? Why does all of this furniture just look like absolute garbage? Just ignore that. We're doing all of the required things for love. All right, now that the meal is finished. Oops, I had to buy a hot tub and sell most of the beds to get this. Here we go. We are having fun together in a warm body of liquid. All right, fun is being had by us together. Let me just try one more time and propose marriage. Get out of the tub. It is puzzling how I managed to keep that ring on me in the water, but it's a waterproof ring. Oh no, no again. Can you tell that I'm in a terrible... Oh, this is terrible. Hang on a second. I think I know it's wrong. Yes, I've got it. The outdoor was unpleasant. Now that we're indoors and we have a full room meter, I can propose marriage to her inside and she will accept. And it's oh my goodness, it's a yes. Oh, thank God. That was horrible. That was like pulling teeth. It took me hours to finish that. All right, let's have the wedding right here. Amazing. Very expensive. And amazing. I am happily married. You know, this honestly just looks like kind of a regular day for Percival since he already walks around everywhere in a tuxedo, but your household just gained a new member, and any friends of theirs are now friends of yours. Okay, amazing. All right, I unlocked the Spritzenfunken. Actually, a pretty nice car. Oh, thank God that's over. I can check that box off. You love to see love triumph. Yes. Yes. All right, we are just about there. The last major goal is to throw the ultimate DJ dance party. I'm very excited to see what this will look like. This will be amazing. I actually love dancing. After all, I am one of the greatest dancers. I am able to moonwalk. Let me moonwalk for my new wife now. Oh my goodness, I'm so full of swagger, and I can't even believe it. There's only one thing left to do. It's time to throw the ultimate DJ dance party. I just have to sell all of my furniture. All to afford the signature Bounce My Booty dance floor at only $7,999. Get on down. What's that sound? It's all right. Bounce My Booty all night. Remember that song? Who can forget? Just like the dance floor from the movie Bounce My Booty lights up for a night of non-stop dance action. Computer-controlled lights respond to the beat. It will go perfectly here in the middle of the darkness. These parquet floors are so beautiful that they are blinding to my eyes. Clearly, parquet floors are the superior surface to stand upon during a dance party. Actually, a pretty cool item, not gonna lie, but ridiculously expensive. All right, Percival, let's get in there. We gotta throw a party to invite everyone I know. All right, Percival, the guests have arrived. There's like an army general here. Anybody can take part in the funk. Doesn't matter who you are. It's MC Percival Lafayette Beauregard in the house. I mean, in the hizzy. Oh yeah. I am, after all, hip to the youth culture. Just take a look at my fez, tuxedo, and safety goggles. Sadly, though, it's just me and my wife and one other person on the dance floor. I may have to try this again. Honestly, this is only level 6 creativity. I think I could do better. Alright, this time I got a pizza before inviting everybody. It's time to get on the DJ turntables once again. Come on, Percival, just finish your dinner and then impress everyone. This is it. Look, we've even got the army general on the dance floor in his uniform, shaking his thing. You love to see it. Oh, look, I'm getting applause from my friend Ziggy over there. Well, Percival, job well done. Just about everyone is completely happy with what you've done for this neighborhood. I can't believe how happy I am with myself. I am simply an amazing human being. I'm transforming this town one neighborhood at a time. Look, everyone's completely happy with me, and only one guy was booing before. Stop that. That's very discouraging. All right, well, despite one or two belly achers, I think we can now move on to the next region. This is... well, I've had just about enough of it over here. We're gonna be moving on out. Where to next? That's for the future to decide. But for now, on to greener fields and pastures new. Well, that's pretty good. We've beaten like 4 locations or so now, and I think life is about to get just a little bit better for your boy Percival Lafayette Beauregard. Just look at that cinematic PS2 map animation. We've been just about everywhere, but I think that's about enough for one day. The adventures of everyone's favorite Sims Bustin Out protagonist. I made it through a few more neighborhoods today, but we still got a lot of work to do before we clean this town up. As always, I'm Ambiguous Amphibian. A big thanks to my patron, all of whom remember to have a good meal before they propose marriage. Until next time.